I'm watching every film in the Mission Impossible franchise before the final Reckoning comes out this Friday, and today I watched Mission Impossible 2. Did not like Mission Impossible 2. Giving it, who guessed it, a 2. I like this poster. That's a plus. This film was directed by John Woo, who's quite a famous action director. I know him from Face Off, and it came out like 4 years after the first film, and it's stylistically quite different. While the first film is like sly, kind of more James Bond-esque, this film is trying to be as cool as fucking possible. Tom Cruise kind of ore farming through most of it, mainly through the latter half of the movie. He's not even like... For most of it, he's kind of just a side character, honestly. Naya is a new character who's introduced who is an expert thief, but isn't used as a thief in this operation to get this extremely deadly virus and cure for said virus that's manufactured. She's used instead as this romantic ploy to get with this former IMF agent who stole the virus itself. So had a relationship in the past, and honestly, despite the fact that it takes up a decent bit of the screen time, it's not as developed as it really should be. It's kind of hard to care for it, in all honesty. And this idea of a villain of the franchise being a former IMF agent is really good. They don't really get into it at all. Besides him trying to think into the mind of Ethan Hunt and using a gadget, it's not really an important part of his character. He's kind of just another stock villain, which I was kind of disappointed by. I think story-wise, it would have been really interesting to know why he decided to go this path and why he wants this MacGuffin. You only really know his motivations at the very end for some reason. The virus itself, which is called Chimera, I thought was a lot better of a MacGuffin than the first film, which was like the knock list or whatever. Instead of it being a list of secret agents, it's like this tangible thing that has real threats to the world, and I thought that was really interesting. I would have liked to have known this less in an exposition dump done in the third act of the film. Story-wise, I think it was a lot of wasted potential, and to get back to the visuals and directing of it all, I think that, well, it's a respectable vision, it's just not executed properly. Third act action scenes, which I do believe are some of the best in the film, do suffer from a lot of slow-mo and quick cuts, but then throughout the rest of the movie, it's kind of used so sporadically, it's kind of confusing. It's cool in parts, but it also detracts in other areas. One thing I did enjoy about the general different aesthetic was the changes to the score and the theme, which were largely electric guitar based. Like, the main Mission Impossible theme was done by Limp Bizkit for this film, and it's fucking amazing. I can really appreciate that. As somebody who's seen 4, 5, and 6, I'm kind of just waiting for the team aspect to get better, because in this film and the first film, it's not as strong as it should be. But we do have Luther, and Luther's great. There's this running gag where his shit, like just expensive clothes he keeps talking about, gets damaged, and it's very funny. I had this tag on Letterboxd called Bad, but we really enjoyed parts, and I'd kind of classify this film under that. As I'm ranking everything, obviously there's only 2 films to rank currently, so this is the latter half. Keep following along if you want to keep watching me rank the rest of the franchise as we lead up to the final reckoning.